CashColorCannabis, a high level of conversation on LivehiphopDaily.tv. I got my special guest in the building, my man DJ Sam Sneak. Sam, what's good with you, man?
What's happening, bro?
Shit, ain't nothing, man. You know what? You one of them dudes who, to me, you know the voice, but you don't necessarily know the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done heard the voice a billion times. I done heard the name a billion times. This is my first time actually seeing you in person. So that's crazy, putting the name to the face and all that. When people do meet you, is that one of the first things they pop off? Like, damn, you know, I'm so much hearing the name on Ross tracks and Maybach tracks that I never thought, you know, this is the person.
Yeah, I get that a lot. A lot of people don't. I used to get, because, you know, I got like a tag like Sam Sneak.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they know that was me. And like some people, like, they thought he was fat. They know it was like a skinny dude. And I was like, yeah, that's me.
That's what's up. So you did that on your own. So that wasn't somebody else coming in. Like, that was you speaking.
Yeah, that was me. Jam Squad, all that. That's me.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So let's talk about how you became you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when did you find DJing? You know what I'm saying? Because most people, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to music, they'll find a rap, they'll find production. Like, what made you find DJing?
I used to rap, me and my brother, and we used to like write back in the day, but that wasn't really for me. I'm not into that. So I was like, I'm a DJ because I could control the crowd and I can listen to what's dope and, you know, translate that and put that out there. So I always like DJing in that aspect. But then I eventually went back to making music and stuff like that. I'd be free jamming on records, you know, just getting on records, sliding on it, you know, Miami style, you know.
Yeah.
How we do.
That's what's up. Talk about growing up in Miami and how that inspired you when it comes to the music. You know, because Miami is a gumbo when it comes to, you know, saying actual rap music. You got everything from JT Money to your Rick Rosses to, you know, saying to Luke. Like, talk about growing up in Miami and how that inspired you.
I mean, you know, growing up Miami, different sounds, different kind of styles of rap. You know what I mean? I listen to everything. You know what I mean? Just like you say, from JT, Trick, Luke. Poison Clan, you know, Two Live Crew, growing up just hearing all that, the different kind of sounds of music, you know what I mean? You listen to Trey Plus 6, Lost Tribe, Verb, you listen to these different kind of people. These are like, you know, like, they may seem underground, but to me and to other people in Miami, they were big, you know what I mean? That was big for a lot of those artists we used to listen to, Icons, you know what I mean? Like they had the record back in like, what that was like 99, 2000, Get Fucked Up with Lil Kim. With Lil Kim was on the remix, but that was like a big joint, you know what I mean, coming out of Miami, you feel me? So like, just was always a fan, and just Miami's always been different when it came to music, always. Just the style and even the way people, you know, spit and rap about how they grew up and what they seen growing up.
Yeah, and you know, and it's crazy that you mentioned the scene that you mentioned from JT to Poison Clans and all them. There's actually a new scene in Florida right now that's kind of making, you know, saying most of the noise. You know, saying you got your Denzel Currys, you got your XXX Tentaciones and acts like that, Kodak Blacks. How do you feel about some of the acts you're seeing now? Like, how do you feel about the new Florida Miami music scene?
Same way I feel about it back then. I love it. It's the crib.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like, you know, how to not love the crib music and what the crib producing, you know what I mean? And there's like a lot of artists that's up and coming as well, you know what I mean? You got like Miramont, you got Kid Omar, you got YSL Cash, you got Chop, you got Iceberg, you got Zoe Dollars, you know what I mean? You got like a few kids from Miami doing their thing, like really, you know what I mean? Like be sliding, you know what I mean? Lil Dread, you know what I mean? They be like, you know, you just gotta like go there, because Miami got such a unique sound to where you have to be there to really get it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you know, okay, I get it.
I've always, you know, it's crazy you said that. I've always wondered whether or not Miami had a sound. You know what I'm saying? Because it is such a mixture of different voices. You know what I'm saying? Even the production, you know, it can go from a Poison Clan, you know what I'm saying, to something drastically different.
Right.
Like, so what would be the sound you would think of Miami? Like, what's a Miami sound when it comes to rap?
It's difficult to really pinpoint a Miami sound per se, but it's like a lot of different, very instrumental. I mean, instrumental with like instrumentation as far as like certain instruments and like certain sounds, you know what I mean? Cause like groovy, it's like real groovy-ish, you know what I mean? Like a vibe, you know what I mean? And like it wouldn't matter who in the club, you know what I mean, or what you want or what kind of dude you is, you know what I mean? When a certain record come on in the club that's like from Miami, you gonna catch that vibe.
Yeah.
You gonna do a 1-2, your shoulders you gonna vibe. Ain't no posted up on the wall, no, I ain't on that. Being from Miami, being from South Florida, you gonna catch a vibe, you know what I mean? Everybody catch a vibe.
Yeah, man. Speaking about catching a vibe, you caught one when you linked up with Ross. You know what I'm saying? Like how did you and Ross initially meet up to the point where you are with MMG?
Oh, I was at this open mic thing kind of thing they used to do with Larry Dog, and he used to do on Wednesdays, and I wasn't even old enough to be in the club. So what happened was after it was at the open mic, pretty much anybody can come. You know what I mean? You didn't have to be like 18 or 21 to be in there. You know what I mean? You could have just been whatever. It's all good. So after that, they will, make sure everybody get out. Then they start the club. So me and my boys, we kind of just finessed our way in the back. And we just, chilled for a little bit. And once they turned off the lights, we was good to mingle.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Ross was coming across.
You could blend in.
Yeah. So Ross was coming across the dance floor. And I walked up to him and just introduced myself. And then told him, what I was trying to do. He came to my crib a few days later with my gunplay. Seen all the sneakers in the crib. And he was just like, man, like, whatever. Just was talking to him. And then he was like, yo, you my DJ. And then from then on, we been rocking. I know it sound like a movie, but that's like, it really, like, happened like that. With me, I one of them dudes, when you tell me something, okay, I'm going to remember that.
Yeah.
And he was like one of them people, when I tell you something, remember that. So it worked out.
That's what's up, though.
You
So
know
yeah, you've been rocking with Ross since almost like I literally connect when I hear Maybach to when I hear Sam Sneak. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally connect.
That's a funny story.
Yeah.
We were doing Hip Hop Honors and Def Jam Hip Hop Honors on VH1, right? And we were honoring LL Cool J. So, Ross dressed like LL Cool J, and we were performing Hustling. So I'm performing Hustling, we was doing rehearsal, and I'll never forget, I was like, Maybach music. And then I play Hustling. And we did it like 2-3 times. So like on the 4th time, they like, the label people was like, yo, you think you could tell them, not to hit the Maybach thing so many times, just, he can hit it once. So they came and told me. I'm like, all right, cool. So we ran it again. I was like, Maybach music, cool. So when we run it live, Maybach music. And that's like, kind of like it started there from on.
So you forced it on us, basically. You know what I'm saying? they forced the Maybach tag on us, man. That's and it's legendary to this point, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. Maybach music.
Yeah, and it's up there. It's good branding, number one, because it's up there with Sam Sneak. You know what I'm saying? Like when you hear your tag, it's you immediately go to the DJ, to the person who is Sam Sneak. Saying, coming up with that tag, how important was it for you to come up with that, especially after bumping into the Maybach situation?
I had my tag way before then. Like, okay. I was already making music back then, and I was in high school. So like, even before high school, I was like making songs. So like, when I finally made it was a song called Peanut Butter Jelly, right? Chip Man, and I made the Creole version of that. You know what I mean? And that was popping. but I was never like the person for fame. I never cared for fame. So like it was popping though. I'd be going to house parties
And
they'll
people be
playing
knowing
it.
me.
Not like they'll be playing it, but not even knowing it was me that made it. So my homies like, yo. They'll be telling people he made that. Nah, like I did, cause you couldn't. I did it at a regular tone, and then I pitched it up and made my voice different, so you couldn't tell. You'd have to slow it down and hear, oh, you did do that. That is your voice. Like, yeah, I got the session and everything. Other people try to claim it. I'm like, well, show you the session. You know what I mean?
Bro, I didn't know. So are you Haitian?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what we don't see, and it's crazy how when you look at the history of hip hop, you know what I'm saying, how hip hop created, there was Haitian artists, Haitian DJs were some of the forefronts. Why are we seeing more Haitian artists, you feel like as far as mainstream when it comes to music? Like I know we got Zoe right now, Kodak definitely raps. Why don't we see more Haitian artists out?
It's a lot too. Flip the Narrow Haitian too.
I didn't know Flip was Haitian.
Yeah. That with Khaled, just signed with Khaled. Yeah. It's a few. Rich the Kid Haitian.
I didn't know Rich the Kid was Haitian.
It's a few Haitians. Like if you follow, like it was on. I remember he had I think his mother or his grandmother on Instagram one time, and she was cooking like bouillon for him. I mean not bouillon, but soup jumeau, I think, or something like that. Yeah. It's like Rich the Kid don't even hide the fact that he Haitian.
I'm thinking about a story I saw in the Source a long time ago, where Wyclef, it was Who Kid, it was a couple other acts. They was talking about being open in Haitian in hip hop, and I was like, why would that be a major thing to be open in Haitian? Like, why would you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm surprised that there are not more Haitian rappers coming out and saying like I'm a Haitian rapper.
I mean, no, I just think they don't just say they Haitian. You just, it's kind of like, I guess you ask me I'm Haitian. You know what I mean? I don't go in the room, yo, Zoe in the building.
Yo, Zoe in the building, right?
Just know, we know, like it's a bunch of like Haitians in the industry, not just even rappers. It's like executives, managers, like all through the industry. Yeah. You know what I mean? Karen Silver Haitian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mona Scott Haitian. Yeah, and your homie from Good Music. He Pusha T manager, he Haitian too. Like it's a few like Haitians out there. A few. You know what I mean?
So let's talk about music, man. So what are you working on on your own? Like what got you in Atlanta tonight?
Oh nah, I've been in Atlanta quite a few times, but I've been working on Ross' album, Port of Miami too.
Let's get some conversation about that. So Port of Miami 2 is in the works. You down there, you was working with Ross on that. Before before it hit the stores, like how is it sounding so far to you? You know what I'm saying? I know it's probably still in the early processes, but what's the album sounding like to you?
Port of Miami.
Oof. Y'all know that Port of Miami, the first one.
I just know y'all gonna love it.
Okay.
You know, everyone always appreciate Ross because Ross puts out that great body of music. You know what I'm saying? So like, when the fans really hear this, they gonna appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna really appreciate it. It's worth the wait. You know what I mean?
How far in is he with the project? Like it's almost done?
Yeah, almost. You know, we.
You know, I'm about to ask you like who he rocking with, man? He got any features on there? Or like who's been sliding in and out the studio?
Port of Miami 2 on the way. You know, like I don't like. It's just it's.
Yeah, right. Yeah. What's the first single?
Port of Miami 2
Port
on
of
the way.
Miami 2. It's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah.
I really know. You know, like sometimes I wish I could just like you know what I mean? But it's like I'd rather it, when people are like, receive the whole project, like, because sometimes I'd be like, man, maybe if I could just sit back and not know what's going on and receive the project as a fan, you know what I'm saying? Because it's beautiful, man.
Yep.
It's really beautiful.
And that's
man.
a hard thing to do, to separate yourself from knowing the artist and just actually listening to the music. So I believe you. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I'm gonna take your word for it. This is gonna be a beautiful project.
Nah, it is. It is.
Port of Miami too. I didn't know. You know, man. Maybe my ears weren't to the ground that heavy. I didn't know he was working on a new album. You know?
Oh yeah, he is. You know, LeBron James tweeted him the other day, and was like,
that makes it official. So Braun already heard the album.
Bron was like, "What's up, bro? When you gonna put that out?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's like, "It's coming." You
Braun
know?
stay flexing. You know what I mean? Like he hear every album first and love exactly. Be all on Instagram playing the new Drake like
Bron
2 weeks early.
Bron ain't here yet. Bron wanted to be put out. You know what I'm saying? But Bron just. It's just like anybody who's a Ross fan, excited, you know what I'm saying? Because they know what Ross gonna bring.
Yeah, I feel like Ross has been kind of, you know what I'm saying, like not. We've seen a lot of music come out this year. I feel like I haven't heard Ross too much. You know what I'm saying? So he must be, you know, in hibernation mode, getting it together.
I mean, you know, Port of Miami 2 on the way, man. It's amazing.
That's what it is, man. So it's amazing that you've been able to take this journey with Ross. You know what I'm saying? You've seen him from the very beginning to where he is now. What's something you feel like you would take from him, that you learned from him, as far as being a businessman and being an artist, that you'll always keep with you?
No, don't stop. Keep going. The hustle is real.
Yeah.
Every day you gotta, get up and hustle. It's no real cap. You think there is, but there ain't no real cap. You know what I mean? Go out and get it. You know, at any time it can be taken away from you. You know, you got to understand there's people who have $400 million and lost it all. So don't ever think you too big to lose it. You just got to always keep it going and remain humble. You know.
No lie, man. Keep that human mentality.
Yeah, Rose real humble.
Yeah.
Real humble, down to earth, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I'll give him that props, man. Like I used to bump into Ross when he used to I used to live in Charlotte. They used to always be in Charlotte, pulling up. Torch, Gunplay. They used to always be in the city. And Ross, one of them dudes, like he legit, he got good at memory too. Like I remember bumping into dude 2 separate occasions. He knew exactly who I was and what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a different kind of human being, especially in entertainment. You know what I mean? Most times you be in one and out the other. What else you working on outside of Ross's project? Like any other things you could actually speak about other than Port of Miami too?
Yeah, I work on my music as well. I put out a few records here and there, but I'm gonna put out a quick little EP, like a project real quick with some records I've been working on, just like some Florida style, just some vibes, you know what I mean?
Is it gonna be just you yourself? You got anybody gonna be on it with you?
Yeah, I got a few friends.
You know, who the friends, man? Port of Miami too?
Nah. But yeah, Port of Miami 2 is on the way. But nah, I got like a few homegrown artists, you know what I mean? Like I'm working with Kid Omar, Tafia. I got Lil Dread, Young Breed, Ball Greasy.
Shout out to Ball Greasy, man. Greasy came up. So, Greasy came up at the right time, man. I'm blessed to see him blow up right now.
Yeah, shout out to Greasy, man. You know, Greasy the homie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Greasy been doing it for a while, and he always put out dope music. Yeah. So it's not even new. Like, for people that's back at the crib, they like, oh, yeah, it's Greasy. Greasy always put out dope records, you know what I mean? So we love it for him, you know what I mean?
Man, speaking of dope, man, what you smoking on?
Actually, they came through, and they had me, you know what I mean? So
OG?
yeah,
Ooh,
it was just I had another few joints rolled up.
Shout out to Lou. Lou know he don't keep sativas, but for me, you know what I'm saying? He told me I'm the only person he know who do sativas. I'm like, you're bugging, bro. When was the first time you smoked weed?
I was in the 8th grade, and I was in the 8th grade, and then I used to skip school, smoke, go to one of this girl crib. Everybody used to go there. We used to just hang out, skip, went there. Then I stopped for a while. Then I started back my first time when I went to Amsterdam for the first time.
You got to.
And then
Yeah, that's like a rule. Like you got to.
And then I was smoking. I started back smoking but then when I started back smoking, I was smoking out of swishers for a while. And my brother then was like, "Why you smoke out of that?" I was like, "I don't know. Y'all don't fuck with it." Like, nah. But when I would DJ, it would fuck with me. So I stopped smoking again. Like, I can't fuck with this shit because it's fucking with me. I don't know what's up with this shit. So I stopped smoking. Then when I started smoking again, I started smoking out of backwoods because that's what I initially started smoking out of.
When you was in 8th grade?
It was backwoods.
But he was hard body in 8th grade.
Yeah, we was on
iron lungs.
Yeah, we was on backwoods and Dutchess back then. So I was smoking that back then. So once I got back on the backwoods, I was just like, with it. Then I had stopped again, and then
How hard is it to start, stop when you're around Ross? Because Ross smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like Ross, we know this about Ross. Ross smoke.
It ain't hard.
Really?
I thought it would be. But then when I was like, nah, I'm straight, I was like, oh, okay, I could really do it.
What's a session like with Ross? You know what I'm saying? Because I imagine Ross come out with like a Newport pack of joints. You know what I'm saying? Like he smoked like that.
Like smoke? Like, oh, man. Ross be smoked out. I used to think I smoke a lot. And then you go around somebody else, you be like, oh, yeah, all right. That's what's up, big homie. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? I probably smoke just as much now, but yeah.
That's funny, man. So Ross, let me make a mental note. If I'm smoking with Ross, let me pull back some because Ross will keep going.
Yeah. You a smoker?
Yeah.
A smoker?
I'm a smoker, but I always look at people like even 2 Chainz. Like I think I'm a smoker, right? I've seen 2 Chainz smoke. I ain't on 2 Chainz level when it comes to smoking. Like this, he can go all damn day. Ross seemed the same way to me. Like so, I don't know if I'm a smoker on Ross's level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta get out more. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I don't feel it. I feel it. I feel like me one day it's destined to happen, and I'm gonna be looking like E right there. Yep. So where Ross gonna be like. Roo.
So when you smoke, what do you like to smoke? OG, what?
I do. I like smoking OG. I do like cookies too. I'm a gelato. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gelato head.
Okay.
I also do a hybrid. Like I don't like straight indicas. Personally myself, like I'll do a little hybrid. But mainly I'm an OG person. Like I'm a man of habit. You know what I'm saying? So you can go into a store. I don't care what the label is. Where is OG Kush? Just give me your OG Kush. I don't need special name on top of that OG for that to be good for me.
I mean, well, for you, okay, I got it.
But we talking about Say Sneak.
No, I like OG period.
Okay.
It don't matter. I like OG period.
Okay.
It don't like I like OG, but I like OG period. I like hybrids as well. I like anything OG. Anything OG, like
that's my feeling.
That's period.
That's a question.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to know, being that you travel the world, what city, state got the best weed to you? Where you been at? It's like, what the fuck is this?
That's a good CashColorCannabis question.
I don't like to diss people. But I will say this. 10 years ago, Amsterdam had the best weed in the world. That was 10 years ago. Now it's in the United States. And it all depends on like where you go. A lot of times California got like some of the best. Not necessarily Los Angeles, but California. You know what I mean? So it's like where you go in Cali or up in the West Coast, but a lot of times Cali got some good.
Yeah.
People think they smoke good. That's the thing too.
Mm-hmm.
People like you'll go certain places and they'll be like, "Well, I got some gas," and everybody be like coughing and smoking, and then they pass it to you, and you be like, and you just be like, "I'm straight. Don't even trip. I got me," and then you just
Do you fuck with the edibles?
no. No.
Yeah, that was a straight answer too. Is there a reason why you don't fuck with it?
Nothing I can't control is like I'm like when I'm like high smoking a joint, I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to go do something. Let me put the joint down. Let me go drink some water. Let me eat a cookie or something.
Got it.
I'm vibing.
Yeah.
Let me go whoop whoop whoop. When you on an edible, anything you ingest is only gonna intensify it. So there's nothing that you can do to just be like. So there's no control. You high. You know what I'm saying? And you like if you want to just like come down for 2 minutes and just because if you want to come down for 2 minutes and all right, let me move and then hit the joint again and go back, you can do that. Yeah. It's intermissions in that. Mm-hmm. You feel
can
me?
microdose.
Yeah, it's intermissions. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like I can work around that. It's good. But on the edible, you dead in your movie. You ain't even make it to the third scene. You dead. No sequel for you. No sequel. You dead in the movie.
Thanos snapped his finger. You gone.
Gone. Dead. Infinity Stone. God.
That's what's up, man. Bro, I appreciate you coming through. For those who don't, want to catch up with you and want to find out about music and everything else you got going on, and especially when that Port Arthur, Port Arthur.
No, Port of Miami. Believe from Texas?
Nah, my wife is though.
Okay.
She a Pimp C fan.
Okay, all right.
Big one. Y'all need to get some Pimp C on that album, man. Matter of fact, man.
Port of Miami 2 on the way.
Ooh, okay, man. All right. But let them know where they can find you at.
On social media,
yeah,
I mean, anywhere, Twitter, DJ Sam Sneak, Instagram, DJ Sam Sneak, on Snapchat, Sam Sneak. But don't hit me on Snapchat because I just open the messages and don't respond. If I do, it's the praying emoji hand. I just like to keep it basic and just respectful.
Just respect. Yo, peace.
Peace be upon you. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Say, I appreciate you coming through, blessing us today, man. And that's CashColorCannabis, a high level of conversation.